Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight I'm excited to bring, as I see the lightning of an approaching storm, we're going to try to get through this. Hopefully the lights won't go out. Whoa, there's another one. Very dangerous storm coming up, but I have here a brand new flavor of KitKat, and you know they've had so many great flavors the last year or so, and they're just on a roll, and this is one of the most exciting ones yet. And so when I heard about this, I went into the store and I said, give me all of the birthday cake KitKats you got. Wait. I don't think you understand what I said. What I said was, bring me all of the birthday cake KitKats you have. Do you understand? And this is what they brought out. Holy smokers. All the birthday cake KitKats they've got. And they're all in this box, and they're all in the Robert Dyer channel, because we always go big here. And we're definitely going big with birthday cake KitKat. Okay, so here's the front of the box. And we've got a limited edition. Zoom in a little closer there. The KitKat logo. Here we have the actual KitKat bar. I won't know when we open this just what type of a KitKat it is. What they call the 1 finger, 2, 4. You can see on there they have the little birthday cake sprinkles like you would find on a cake. And you have the wafers inside. And then here you have a nice photo of a slice of birthday cake with the same sort of sprinkles on the top. And you've got some large sprinkles scattered across the front here. Birthday cake flavored white cream. And I just got to show you this on the back, because I never had one of these before. A box like this, a store display box. It says about not to be exposed to dampness, heat, or placed near drugs, oils, tobacco, or anything from which the product could absorb odors. And it says not near pet food or bird seed. So they're very strict about how they want this displayed in the store and where it should be located. And then here you have the instructions about how to open it when you're going to put it on display, for example on the store counter or on the candy shelves. And then here you have the nutrition facts. So good amount of sugar in there, 20 grams. Actually 100 milligrams of potassium. I have no idea what they're squeezing that out of. But here from the All-American as you can get, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Okay, so let's get one of these out here now. They're individually wrapped, of course, as you would pick them up in the store. And they're pretty much just like a miniature version of what we saw in the outer box. And I have to give a shout out to Will Yerger, who purchased one of the Robert Dyer Welcome shirts that you can find directly below this box that you're watching the video in. And he's also, like me, a recording artist. You can look him up on Bandcamp under the band name of Nocturne, but you have to spell it Nokturhn. So go ahead and look that up, and thank you, Will, for buying a Robert Dyer shirt. Everybody check out the new Holy Smokers shirt, and you can get a shout out too if you tag me on your photo online once you get it. Now let's go ahead and open this up very carefully here, as I'm always suspicious that we may have a crack. Yes, it is breaking in half already. Somewhere along the long trip from Hershey, Pennsylvania, probably these terrible roads in Montgomery County, as they make their way. But here we have, actually these, I guess they didn't break. They're supposed to be separate, so looks like they did arrive fine. You basically get two of these in the pack, each individual pack, and there you can, I think, very easily see the sprinkles within the frosting. And you've definitely got, when I take a whiff, it doesn't really say birthday cake. It's more like white fudge. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, the flavor isn't quite as strong as the other recent KitKat ones. I'm getting a lot more of the wafer taste. It's almost like the frosting is a little bit thinner on this birthday cake. Now here's something interesting. I didn't even notice this until the second bite, but it seems that these are actually real sprinkles in there, because I felt the texture of it crunching. It was hard to distinguish from the wafers, but then a couple of them came between the teeth. As they came down, I could tell that, by golly, they're giving you the real thing in here, so I definitely give them extra points for that. It really makes it like a bonus candy within the candy coating. Triple emergency alert!
Triple emergency alert!
A low-gravity man is quietly roaming the neighborhoods of America. This low-gravity man is able to levitate horizontally above the ground, like Superman, at an altitude of approximately 1 foot. The low-gravity man is known to wear a Ralph Lauren beanie, a Hugo Boss suit, and steel-tipped floor-shine shoes.
Floor-shine shoes.
This low-gravity man is an expert in larceny, grabbing any low-hanging fruit he happens to come across in his travels, ranging from loose hubcaps to historic plaques to stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Bob, this criminal, must be brought into custody. So it's time once again to wonder what it must be like to strap on a gun, pin on a badge, and become a lawman. Slipping behind the wheel of my Ford Taurus Police Interceptor, taking a sip of the Big Gulp in the American-sized cup holder, taking a puff on a Camel Wides, as I ease out of the garage ramp of the Detroit Police Headquarters, which is only one lane for all the vehicles that must come in and out of a busy headquarters. That makes perfect sense. In the lower corner of my eye, I see the words "crime in progress." Suddenly I see the low-gravity man flying low over the street ahead of me. Now the words say "arrest mode." I activate the magnet I've attached to the front of the bumper, and it pulls in the low-gravity man by those steel-tipped floor-shine shoes. Your move, creep.
Your move, creep.
I try to go around the block to turn back to police headquarters, but all of a sudden I see Trump's secret police.
Trump's secret police.
The Federales. The head commando gives me a snappy salute, as they grab the low-gravity man from the bumper. They struggle in the roadway, and suddenly the low-gravity man pulls some sort of a homeowner-style leaf blower from his back pocket and attempts to turn it on. Put Lieutenant Hedgecock on the line. There's trouble in the tower. They're struggling. Suddenly, one of the feds produces a Roomba vacuum cleaner and drops it down the street. It's sucking the low-gravity man in. He's being sucked into the Roomba. Now they're putting the Roomba into the back of an Avis rental car. They're number 2. They try harder, and it's driving off into the night. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
If you're celebrating a birthday, I could imagine that this would be an interesting box to get, so you could put these at every place around the table as an extra bonus if you're not getting enough sugar from the cake and ice cream, or maybe you were smart and picked up a Carvel ice cream cake and put both into one, in which case this one could send you to the hospital on top of it. But barring such a catastrophe, I will say that this is a fairly decent approximation of a birthday cake frosting experience. It's not as rich as a real birthday cake frosting, unfortunately, and it's not even as rich as the other fantastic flavors of KitKat that we've seen here on this channel over the last year. Part of the issue is probably that it's really not much different from a white KitKat. So from that standpoint, it was not as new as a raspberry or a lemon or gingerbread or all those cinnamon, pumpkin. Those were all a little bit more exotic flavors. The main thing you get that's new and different with this is the sprinkles that are in the frosting, and I thought that really added something not only to deliver the birthday cake experience, but also I think it's the first time in history that some other type of a candy or any other food ingredient has been embedded in the icing on the KitKat candy. So this is a historic moment here, worth celebrating even if it's not your birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and give this, I think it was a little bit of a notch of a step down from the wonderful flavor streak they've been on. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a very solid 4 stars out of 5. I would definitely recommend it if you're a KitKat fan. If you see anything flashing in my glasses, I think Thor's about to make his grand entrance here with this storm coming in. And as the winds pick up and perhaps the final broadcast here on the Robert Dyer channel, I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time if I'm not blown away by the storm here. Bye, everybody.